All right, welcome back. We're gonna have a really short video this week because it's Friday night. I usually put these up Thursday-ish. But been working on the new house all week, so it might not look like progress in here, but it is. We got a room here. The wiring's almost done, and we have the drywall hung tonight, hopefully. I'm not going to show you how to do either one of those because I'm not the guy to teach you. There are better YouTube channels. We got one room done, floors. Oh, you can't see that. Neat little ceiling fan thing. This is all still a mess. It's getting primed and there's still stuff to do. This room, primed and painted. Still need to do the floors. Still need to replace that ceiling fan. Maybe Sunday or something, or next week, I don't know. This is getting thrown away. There's a refrigerator and a stove back here. There's the great big stove that's going to go in. This door is garbage. I haven't thrown it away yet. Those outlets still need wired downstairs. And the space that I'm standing in, this archway here needs filled in. It's probably another couple of weeks before that project, but it's 2x6 studs and just fill. It doesn't hold any weight. It's got a great big beam built in up here. And that's kind of where we're at. The roof needs repaired, and I got to cut that chunk of drywall out of the ceiling because it's growing mushrooms. It needs to stop raining for that. But if you knew what this place looked like not even terribly long ago, this is kind of a lot of progress. There's a lot of primer here, a lot of paint. Obviously, all of these floors need done, and that's where my sister spilt a bunch of primer, so thanks, Vic. All of these ceiling fans need replaced because they're busted, and my wife and sister painted all over them. Still a lot to do. Still a lot to do. We'll come over here. We're restoring stuff. At least it's dark in here. So these are all the Youngstown steel cabinets that I acquired from Marketplace last year and the year before. Before they can get installed over there, they all need stripped, sanded, primered, and painted, and new handles. And I gotta buy the countertop to put on top of it, obviously. Oh yeah, I'll move this. There was a fire here, is why it's so much work for us to get this done. But this is the basement door. I need to fix these steps because that's probably not up to health code. And that hole in the wall. For now, for this year, we are going to patch the roof, do some minor repairs to get us through the winter, because our goal is to be moved in here by winter, this summer. Next year, it needs a whole new roof, soffit and fascia and trim boards, and finish the T111, right? The like big beadboard plywood stuff that needs finished because it's like 3/4 of the way around the house, but not everywhere. It's been painted like 1 1/4 times. So I guess whatever color the roof is, my wife will make a decision on what color the house paint is. That's none of my business. I only sleep here. Actually, I don't sleep here yet, but soon. Also, all of the basement windows are missing. And as we were cleaning up the property down here, we found a bunch of those glass blocks, you know, for like a basement window. So at some point this summer, we're going to learn together how to set glass block in a hole that's already there. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to watch a YouTube video and then make a video of me struggling to do it. The basement steps. Let me get out of the way. Slightly terrifying. Those are going to need fixed somehow, some way. I don't know. There's a set of French doors behind here with one pane of glass broken. And I'm not 100% sure how to get a single pane of glass to fix the French door. Or do I replace the whole one side of the door? I don't know. But that's a thing that needs done. This was set up at one point. There was a plan to put a porch or deck or something on here, and I'm sure I'll get around to that before my children graduate. There's also a door behind that, but since there's nowhere for it to go, it's boarded over. And we can see where the here where the T111 ends. Over here, there, an access panel needs cut in that wall to get to the inside of the jacuzzi bathtub that never worked properly. It was installed and it leaked, and that part of it was never used ever. So it's like a 15-year-old brand new. And the tub's not new. The tub's had a lot of ass in it, but you know, the jacuzzi part has never worked, so maybe I can get that fixed. We're gonna need to bleach that. If anybody here knows how to put gutters around that, I'd be interested to know. Put a thing down in the thing, and you know, help a brother out, because it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how to do it. Where are we at? We don't have any germination yet in our radish, turnip, whatever plot. We'll see how that goes. Like 2 days after I planted it, we got a hard frost. So that's probably going to have to buy another bag of that stuff and throw it out. And we have knotweed as far as the eye can see. That is hyper invasive and hyper aggressive, and I'd like to get that under control. This still has to go away. I haven't come up with a whole plan on that yet. I don't really want to tear it apart and have it insulation and garbage blowing in the wind to pick up. It's on the to-do list, but what we're really hitting hard is we want the house done so we can move in this summer, early fall, really preferably before school starts, so that when the kids switch districts, you know, they're starting a new year at the new place. And so we've got a lot on the plate. We've got, out of the 4 bedrooms, 1 is done except for switch covers and trim, and 1 that doesn't really exist. It's a big empty space. Like, I have to build the whole wall. So that's where we're at. For tonight, I want to get the wiring in this little room done, and maybe hang up a couple of sheets of the drywall so that it looks like a room. Oh yeah, that's good light. I'll come in here like this. So unfortunately, the way it works, we got 5 kids, 4 boys and a girl. So 2 boys, and unfortunately, our daughter gets the closet under the stairs. She gets the whole Harry Potter treatment. She gets a little tiny bedroom because she's the only girl. Sorry. It is what it is. But hopefully, We get some of the wall done. Hopefully it'll be a whole room by the time I leave here tonight. Like I said, I'm not going to film any of this because you don't want to take electrical advice from me, and you surely do not want to take drywalling advice from me. Your shit's going to come out bad if you do. So that's where we're at this week. Working on the house. It's boring and it sucks. But, you know, nice place to live. We love the location and we got a very good deal on the place. Super grateful for that. And, you know, pretty grateful that my life to this point has given me just enough hand skills that I can do all this work myself. Most of it. Not had to call in too many favors except for bank abatement over there, which we're not going to talk about or discuss or look at. But, you know, the guys that came out and helped with that, forever grateful. Let's get to work. There we go. The outside, well, it's not done. It's 11 o'clock. I got like a half-hour drive home. I am just so. Next couple days, get this all taped and mudded. Give it a day to dry, and then I'll come down to sand it so that the paint girls can paint. Still got, oh, can you see? I gotta make a filler panel for up across there. And then all this this is how far I extended this room. This was originally going to be a bathroom. The old remodel. It never got finished. I needed it to be a bedroom, so we blew it out. I think that was 13 inches. I got to case this and trim it. This is we got enough light. That door opens into the old kitchen, which is going to be the laundry room once I build this kitchen. But this is going to get cased in and a wall. That's weird. A wall put in and filled in. So with the loft bed across here, this will be a little storage area. But I got what I'm getting done for the night. This room obviously still needs this like 13-inch strip filled in. I got to put a nailer up here. I forgot to. I did it all on this side, forgot to over here. And I got to get this weird vent thing down and a fan box put up and that drywall fixed to put the fan in. And figure out what to do. Can I turn you? Can you see? Focus. That's the tape. Because where the wall was, I gotta, I guess, scrape that off and sand it out or something like that. So yeah, is it the worst drywall you've seen on the internet this week? Probably. Is it the worst you're ever gonna see on the internet? Probably not. But it's not a customer's house. This is my place. I'm not charging by the hour billing for sanding, so we're gonna put lots of mud up and sand it all off. And my buddy's gonna make fun of me because he could have had this all completely done by now. It is what it is. But that's gonna be it, I think, for this week. Is definitely it for this week because this video should have been out yesterday and it'll be out tomorrow. And that is what it is. We'll see y'all later. Keep trying to get little baby steps done on whatever you're doing.